Happy switch up Saturday. Is it happy? I'm just going to say happy, whatever. What is going on there? One random hair, just straight. Pickles is really excited this morning. So if you hear her, she's causing havoc all over the house. But how was everyone's week? Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about not the up and down news cycle that's out there that affects our shopping habits, because I think I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff right now and pray. No, I'm kidding. No, what I've been obsessed with right now is the Sephora sale has started, and I'm trying to talk myself out of buying anything because I always buy things and I really shouldn't. But I'm like, oh, I don't want to miss out. It's a savings. I don't want to miss out. So I'm really trying to figure out if there is truly anything I absolutely do need. I kind of need a new moisturizer. I'm just having some issues with now that I've become a certain age. I'm just not finding the right balance between dry, oily down here, all the things, the wrinkles, all the things. So I kind of want to splurge on maybe a La Mer, maybe not, because you can get it at Costco too. So I don't know. So I kind of want to splurge on something, but I'm also trying to be mindful. The only other thing I really wanted to try was some more Hermes beauty products, but Sephora does not carry the beauty. It only carries the fragrance, and not all the fragrance, but a lot of the fragrance. And I don't need any more fragrance. You can tell me that repeatedly. I do not need any more fragrance, no matter how many times I buy it. So yeah, that's kind of been my obsession this week, but let's talk about the other thing that's been living rent-free in my mind for the last couple of weeks. So my video that came out the other day was my birthday haul, and I actually filmed that a few weeks ago. It just kind of got put to the side, and I don't know why I didn't post until now, but it was recorded several weeks ago. And in there, I talked about how I wasn't really feeling Coach right now. And it's like nothing, the bags are fine. For me personally, I was not feeling anything that I needed to add to my life. However, as I eat my words, the denim has been living rent-free in my mind for the last few weeks. And while ideally I would love the Rowan, because that's the one style that I really liked, nobody had it in stock. It's been out of stock. It's now on eBay for like twice what it cost originally. The other one that I was considering, I tried on, and I think I showed a picture of it. I'll put a picture in here of the bag. I think it's called the Laurel. It's a hobo style bag. Has a top hand, like a shoulder, and then it also has like a crossbody. So yeah, it's been living rent-free in my mind for the last couple of weeks, and I'm like really considering shopping for it. And shocking, I was halfway like close to ordering the denim tabby, which I mean, you know how I feel about the tabby. I'm just not a fan. But that one, for whatever reason, it like the fabric kind of camouflages the thong little flap that doesn't do it for me. That it was like I was almost tempted to go ahead and order another tabby and eat my words, basically. But yeah, I walked myself back from that. But that one hobo, I'm this close. But at the same time, I also have all my wish list items. I'm looking at my wish list right now. There are several Celine trapeze bags right now at a pretty good price on Real and Fashion File. None of the luggage ones are a great price. And then there's a couple of Capucines that have just got dropped to like 40% off. And I'm like, hold me back. yeah, so I'm just kind of like, do I get a Coach bag, which I like. I like it, and it's a very, very reasonable price. Or do I go for a wish list bag? Granted, a couple of, they're not as, trendy, I guess is the thing to say. They're not trendy items, but they're things I want. And I'm really having a hard time just deciding if wish list should be my focus or new shiny should be my focus. Like, oh, brand new releases. So yeah, just kind of having that's where I am with the shopping mindset. Oh my goodness, I need to go calm this down. So I'm gonna go put some hair oil in and figure out what's going on there. Oh Lord. Ugh, hot mess. And then we'll go pick out the fragrances, pick out a nail polish, a bag for the week. Let's see, is it in-office day this week? I don't think so. I think the next in-office day isn't until early May, so unless they change something. So yeah, just gonna be a hanging around, going shopping kind of bag week. So nail check. This had some peeling because I put this top coat on. I think I've told you this before, that when I put on the glossy taco, it has a tendency to peel off, and that, I don't know why, because the whole selling point of this is to seal in, but with my nails it causes some weird reaction. I think, I don't know, I have no idea what causes it, so it kind of makes it wear worse when I put that on, especially with a creme like this one. So Party of One Purple is still one of my favorite colors, but when I put the sealer on, it doesn't work out. So we're gonna put something else on, talk about the fragrances, and yeah, come right back around, and I will let you know what's new at the end. Okay, my friends, we are over here at the fragrance counter, and again, we had a really basic vanilla type of week. I'm just wanting to, sorry, I will cut this out. I'm doing something. So I started my week with this one, ended my week with Prada, and then of course in between the others. So this is like the staple beachy, coconutty, vanilla type of one. So a kind of go-to. This one's more of a vanilla spice, and very tobacco laden on this one. The Prada, I'm just so confused with it. So right now, at the end of, wearing it for, we're mid-morning right now. So no, what time is it? 12:30. So it starts out like this weird root beer, sassafras. Can't even explain what it's like. It's cream soda-y vanilla. It's a vanilla that's sweet, but it ends up in almost the exact same place as this does. So they're almost identical at this point of the day. So it's just so interesting that the top notes are so different. Anyway, so I like it. It's just not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting pure vanilla and a lot more like dulce, but yeah, it's not. It's a lot like Van Cleef. So I shouldn't say cheaper, because I actually got the Van Cleef's actually pretty reasonable in price. And I believe the regular price of this one in the large is actually in the couple $100, if not $400 range. So I just hadn't got it really cheap at the outlets. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. That's all I can really say about it. So it was a very nice week. Definitely enjoyed it, because again, they're all scents that I just really love. I really love the gourmand kind of spiciness of all of them. And we didn't have the most clement weather this week, so it just kind of fit with kind of cooler we had wind and rain and all the things that, you know, Oregon does. So it just really fit in. So anywho, I'm going to clear this out and go get a new tray for the week, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I know what I said. Hear me out. There's a lot of florals on here. So there's a reason. There's a reason. So I just recently told y'all about picking up Rose de Vence, which I really, really enjoy from LV. So I want to wear that. And because of that, I'm like, you know, remember the gasoline situation with Delina? I want to give it another try and make sure it's me and not the fragrance. So rose, Chevaux d'Or. So we're putting 3 roses on there. I know, florals. I know what I said. But usually rose doesn't give me a bad reaction. So I'm hoping I'm playing it safe here. And to round it out, we're going to do Vanilla Skin from Phlur, which will not give me a reaction because, again, it's a vanilla. So playing it safe. And then one more I need to try out for my fragrance certificate to redeem, Princess by Killian, which is also gourmand. So I know what I said. I think we're okay. This is the tray of the week. Did I give you enough reason to like yell at me like, okay, Nancy, we get it. You're okay. You're going to handle the roses. Just like I handled the purple. The purple was fabulous this week. So we are going to wear something, something simple. What do we want to do? We could do color changing, but that's more of a summer thing for me. Or we could go with, what was I talking about last week? I thought about doing, was it this one? Oh Lord, this one I'm getting old. I don't remember what I'm spouting off about half the time anymore. No, I think I was thinking about Spirit Fingers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Spirit Fingers. It's kind of a fun holographic one. So that will be, yeah, that will be the shade of the week. All right, so we were in my new to me Farrah, and that was a beautiful bag. Like I said, I really do recommend Ralph Lauren bags. They're incredibly spacious and versatile, lots of room for everything you need. Trying to empty out all the pockets. Yeah, it's just beautiful, and this leather is just really, really lovely. The quilted. It's not that I mind the pebble that I have, but this particular one is just a little more elevated, a little nicer. Definitely scored on the price, so hopefully I can come across the one in white, because that one would probably round out what I need in my collection. Good white leather bag. So all right, I'm going to put Farrah away, well, the blue Farrah, and find a bag for the week. Okay, so I have picked out a oldie, but a goodie. Montaigne will be coming out in the Epi leather. I really like to carry this bag quite a bit, actually. So the durability of it, it's a really nice thing. I think the reason why I don't carry it more is because I have too many bags. No, really. Yeah, actually, that's probably why. And I'm forcing myself to go through this journey of, you know, rotating at least weekly. But yeah, I've come to the point now where I know I have more bags than weeks in the year. So it's probably time to move some along, or just come to the realization that I'm gonna have more bags than I have storage for. So yeah, anywho, bowling bag shape, really nice, durable leather, quite spacious. This is the GM, if I remember correctly. Yes, LB logo down there, but otherwise, you know, the minimal branding. So there's some on this, some on the hardware. There's of course the lock. Very minimal, quiet luxury, I guess, is the thing everyone's saying. So are we still saying that? Is that dead? But inside there is just the one slip pocket here, and then the ancient, this is how old it is, the Nokia size cell phone pocket. Very, very small. Pickles. All right, so let's load her up. Pen case, catch-all, coin. Do I need to switch back into the bigger wallet? Do I? I don't really need to. I think I'm fine with the small one, but I do want some other glasses. So the Fendi ones are fun, but they don't go with everything. So let's go with some Saint Laurent, I think. Where are the other Fendi sunglasses? That's strange. I'm missing a pair. Must be in a purse. So I'll go with the Saint Laurent sunglasses. I will go find those other ones. I think they're in my Neverfull. I took them to work. That's what I did. Still in the Loewe card holder. I'm gonna take this little shopping bag with me because I think I'm gonna go grocery shopping later. And of course, the cell phone goes in there. So still a ton of room though, even with all of that in there. Oh, forgot keys. And keys. So tons of room. Zip it closed. Montaigne GM from years ago. But a goldie, but a goodie. The bag of the week. I've been playing on the Louis Vuitton website. I'm obsessed with the Mon monogram, the new Mon monogram, and all the different things you can do on there. It's so much fun. It's like you can just, I'll insert like one of the things I was doing, but I didn't realize that like the item, if the item comes in different kinds of canvas, you can, it's not just what's like pictured, like the trio pochette. It's shown in Eclipse, but you can actually pick the regular monogram. So there's more items on there than I thought. So anyway, it was just kind of, it threw me off. But anyway, I'll insert the image of the thing. But I'm obsessed with the options and the designs and all the configurations and just like play. So anyway, that was just kind of, you know, passing the time this morning. Quick update, passport still lost, dug around everywhere. I am waiting for the ID to get here and then I'll report it. I'm afraid that if I report it now, it's going to do something with my ID coming. So anyway, I'm going to wait and see what, you know, I'll give it a couple more tries. I mean, if nothing's happened so far, I'm not too concerned with it being missing per se, but I do definitely want to get another one ordered ASAP. Anyway, so I have done the manicure and it is Spirit Fingers, which is this lovely grayish purple with the red shift. That is fun. I am going to work on organizing my desk a little bit. The thing that happened earlier this week, I accidentally spilled my coffee onto my desk and that I just had way too much crap on my desk. So that was an event. I had to clean up and move some stuff around, but it just kind of prompted me to, I really need to do some organization here for work. There was just way too much stuff. So I'm going to work on that. Stefan started a new job. So his shift is very different than mine and he works weekends now. So I'm kind of adjusting to a different, just how things are going. So with that, I'm trying to decide if I want to attempt alive. It would definitely be on like the weekends because it'd be when I'm bored and he's not around kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Because I'm on Pacific time, it wouldn't be very convenient for those on like the East Coast. So what do you think? Is it worth it? There's so many people who already go live. I don't want to infringe on anybody else's time and all the things. So I'm not sure it's worth it. And I may not be that interesting to talk to. So we'll see. I think it might be fun to like do some shop with me's. I can show you what's on my wish list. We could plan a Louis Vuitton website like I was doing. I just gotta figure it out. I don't know how to get it all set up. I have a camera for work plugged into my work device, my work dock station. So I just have to figure out how to get it swapped over to the MacBook. But I mean, I have the stuff that I could technically do it, but I don't know. Something to think about. Like I said, now I have like pretty much most of my weekends to myself, so to speak, because he's working. And then during the week when he has his weekend, I'm working. So we're going to have a interesting, just time for the future. So something to think about. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. I hope you enjoy whatever you're doing. Let me know down below what you're into, what you're wearing, if you've got your new nail polish for the week or a fragrance or something else you're into. I've noticed that I don't know if it's one person or so, but there's been some dislikes on some of my videos. So sorry to say, whoever's disliking, I'm not going anywhere. So thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the engagement. And I hope you have the day that you deserve. So I'll see you next week. Bye.